Is it
Hello,
recording?
welcome to TPS Point Five. I'm your host with the most, White Boy 7th Street. We have a lovely few guests here. Why don't you guys introduce yourself in whatever order you dictate best?
I'm Zach Cox. I've got the biggest eyebrows in the world. How are you guys doing?
What are you
Hello.
famous for, Zach?
Rage quitting.
Rage quitting.
Is that the right answer?
Grand Theft Auto, motherfucker. Theft
Oh
Auto.
yeah, GTA. I upload GTA stuff.
Yeah.
What's your best rage quit?
Uh, One time I had this game chair. It was like those ones they sell at Walmart. Those little $21 ones that recline on the ground.
Okay.
And this was in the Modern Warfare 2 days. And I got so pissed. I picked it up and just chunked it at the wall and put a good size hole in it.
You put a hole in the wall with one of those $21 fold chairs?
Yeah, the chair broke too.
You live in like a trailer?
Oh no, man! It went straight through the sheetrock.
Sheetrock, yeah.
Yeah.
Sheetrock is such.
That was like the most. I don't know. That's the worst it's ever been for me. And you feel like an idiot after.
I got a Semtex thrown at me at Black Ops 1, and before it exploded, I got to rage quit. That's how good I was. And that's what sucks about, Call of Duty World War II. They want it to be a classic COD, but you can't rage quit anymore. And that's one of the best things about COD.
Motherfucker, you can't rage quit anymore. You watch my motherfucking stream. I'll show you how it's done.
Jody,
So what's up with that? I mean, I
Unplugged
haven't played the
PS4,
game.
man. He's like,
the
fuck
worst
this.
UI ever in a Call of Duty. Probably one of the worst Call of Duties ever. But the UI, what were they thinking? Like, seriously.
Is there like penalties now for backing out, or?
Little bit. There is penalties they added recently. Like you actually lose like time on like your double XP and your division XP if you
Really?
back out now.
Who cares
I-
about that?
I remember
I
Black
don't give
Ops
a fuck.
2.
I'd much rather have peace of mind of not being in that bullshit game. USS Texas, worst map in Call of Duty history. Debate me.
Well, Black Ops 2 is the first game where they implemented something like that, right? Wasn't it just in competitive mode? If you rage quit, you get banned for like 20 minutes from playing.
I got banned for 48 hours.
Yeah, what was up with that? I saw that.
I got banned for 48 hours for fucking throwing rank games. Because like my game plan was to like get down to copper level. And then like when the season allowed me to play real players, I was gonna go out and make these videos where I'm dominating all the other coppers.
You were reverse boosting?
It's not reverse boosting.
I think so.
So if you rage quit a game, is that reverse boosting?
No.
All right then.
No, I don't rage quit. I just tactically back out.
Yeah, tactical retreat. I feel you.
I just gave up on COD. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
All right, John. What were you about to say about USS Texas? Let's hear it.
I think Free Fall is a better map. I mean, a worse map than USS Texas.
I can't agree with that. I mean, I hate how free fall destroys your kill streaks when it transitions, but like free fall at least didn't have two sniper lanes where I can get hit at all times.
Oh, you mean like the worst designed map?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's probably debatable, but overall map Free Fall, it's undebatable. Like you can't. Like that's the worst map ever. Like it's ugly. It's stupid. Like it's like it should have been in World War II. Like it got lanes every fucking where. Did y'all hear the freestyle?
with freestyle.
Oh, you didn't hear the World War II disc that I did?
Yeah,
I've heard
I did hear it.
Oh, I hate that game.
You played the shit out of that game for some reason.
It ain't nothing else to play. It's
You played it
literally
longer than I did.
Nah, I doubt I played more than you did.
We're talking about World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's up with it? I mean, the hype was there, wasn't it? And the game came out. It was just,
Hutch lied.
yeah,
Much slide.
Hutch, he said he made a video saying believe the hype.
yeah.
I seen a lot of that. The pro players are excited as fuck about it. And like I got the game, I got skill based matchmaking. All I get is fucking sweaty ass PPSH drop shotters and snipers. That's all I get.
Well, everybody's hype every year before it comes out because you're getting to play it, and then obviously it comes out and it's
Nah,
not what you anticipate, you know.
they're not hype. We wasn't hype the previous.
They paid.
year.
Yeah.
They paid. They're
Yeah,
paid,
yeah.
not hype.
Some dollar signs hype you up.
Shit.
Yeah.
You
I
got
lost touch with Call of Duty pretty much after Black Ops 2.
I mean, a lot of people said we all wanted boots on the ground and that was going to fix everything. And, why are we complaining now that it's boots on the ground? But you got to understand, like, all these guys in the call are like classic Call of Duty, like old school. Like, we're talking record breaking every single year. I mean, they still break a record, but it's a lesser of a record. Like I break records all the time, but I don't break the world's fastest nuke every single time. And they don't break their, the biggest media outlet. Like they were beating the Avatar, they were beating everything. Now they're beating most North America downloads in Ohio, and that's what they're like. It's not the same, and it's because it's not maps. It's the maps.
I think it's unfair because Sledgehammer is an incompetent studio. They're straight they created 9 maps in a span of 3 years. 9, right? Modern Warfare 2 launched with what, 16, 18 maps?
Yeah, and DLC. That's messed up, man.
These motherfuckers launched with 9, 10 if you count the one they held off disc and they tried to hold for ransom, right?
Quarantine.
Yeah, Quarantine. They can keep that fucking map.
I like that map. That was Chinatown in COD 4, and that was in COD 3 or 2 or something. So they reused that map. They reused that map 3 or 4 times now. But I like that map, and it's really good for search. That map's really good. Jordy, if you get a lookout and you get on the MGs,
that map is ass.
Yeah, but here's my problem with it. The maps suck ass. There's like 4 or 5 trash maps out of 9 maps. There's like 3 or 4 good maps in the entire game. And I'm using the word good here, very palpable, because I'm air quotation good because they're playable. They're not good. They're just playable. They're good for World War II standards.
You're saying there's no maps that you would take, like if Call of Duty Online happened and they made a mesh of all the greatest Call of Duties, you wouldn't take any maps from
If I had to include a game in this map, it'd be Ardennes Forest.
I would probably choose.
I like the trench map a lot, and I think Gibraltar, which is basically a copy of Summit.
You like the trench? What part about it you like? Do you like the bombs? Do you like the fact you can't listen to anything? Maybe you like getting shot in the back? Like, which part of this is?
I just like it. I like it for fast-paced gameplay, like using shotguns, knifing, unorthodox 2 pistols, stuff I do.
I gotta pull the maps up.
This motherfucker don't even know the map names. Like, here's a good example of why the Sledgehammer is just incompetent. They just recently put a weapon out called the Volkssturm Gewehr, right? It's a new assault rifle. It's wonderful. It's the ACR from Modern Warfare 2. Everybody remembers the ACR from Modern Warfare 2.
I see your video on that, yeah.
Yeah. You can knock a dime out on Monkey's ass from across the map with the ACR in Modern Warfare 2. This gun is the exact same. Put the ACOG scope on it, go full auto, you'll still hit a lead laser all the way through. Why would you put this in the game when its competition is like the bar, which is idle sway out the ass, in the FG42, right? Like that's the competition it has. This and look at the semi-automatics. M1 Garand, everybody's crying for a Nerf 4. SVT40, unusable as a weapon in this game. Gewehr, M1A1, takes 5 shots to kill a sniper. A sniper drop you in 1. Like these guys can't balance guns worth a fuck.
Preach it. And I think these competitive players, they want to nerf those guns, and this is a big disconnect between the casual community, which is 90%. Competitive. What they had 30,000 viewers at their main first big event, 50,000. That's 1% of the players when they were selling 20 million copies every single time.
They could pay a Twitch streamer to get those numbers. Just pay Summit or fucking Soda Poppin' to play their game for one night. You got your fucking MLG record broken.
That messed up.
Yeah.
But the problem is they want to patch these guns that are World War II guns. This is supposed to be a different game. We're trying to get away from the boost jumping era, and the PPSH. Okay, it's a really cool gun because it kind of sets. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it should be in the time. Like I want guns that are more clunky. I want to see these competitive players use shotguns in the trenches, use a trench gun. All the maps have trenches. There's no trench guns in competitive play. I don't see the M1 Garand. And when I watched this competitive first event, it was just PPSH. And
that's because they choose the weapon. So,
but why don't they nerf those weapons? No, it's Michael Condrey that's choosing the weapons, because if he nerfed those weapons and buff the more classic clunky World War II weapons, they would have no choice then to use those weapons.
Well, the PPSH is a World War II weapon. I mean, like,
But make it weak, like make it like.
it's too good for what it is. I agree with you there, especially with the competition that is going.
Remember in
It's a real good
World
gun
at,
in real life, though.
World at War, if
Not
you
really.
don't have stopping power, it's
I saw it shoot, and that will fuck somebody up. I don't know.
Right, but you got to understand the PPSH was made during a time where Germany was invading Russia, and like it was a stamped metal gun that they could just throw together. The one they put in the games, the 1941 version, that barely ever got seen use. They actually had a 1943 version that was just basic stamped metal. Looks a whole lot different, a lot more shoddy. Like Russians didn't really have tactics. They had like machine gun teams that would like run at German utility. But like they just balance it wrong. Like look, like why would you use the Waffen 28 when you have the PPSH 41 there?
Right. That's true. It's a lot of guns. Like, why would you use this if this is here? Like,
So is it just weapon balancing that's ruined the game?
Weapon balancing, map balancing.
So, like,
types, no ground
I
war.
think the maps. I think the
This
maps
mother-
are worst
Let's-
collectively in any Call of Duty.
It's-
Like
Did they-
collectively,
Did they try to
Because-
make it like as simple as possible, but it's not?
they didn't try to make it simple.
Motherfucker,
No.
it didn't work for the first 10 hours. Like at
Yeah, I remember hearing that. I played the beta. That's all I had experience with the game.
Yo,
Game's
Michael
long.
Contry said it was too hard to make ground war work, bro. David Vonnegut would have made ground war work. It's so
Ground
Yeah,
war.
but do you really want to play ground war on these fuck maps? Like, you know how bad you would get
Yes.
destroyed on Point to
the
Hawk.
kill streaks might be fun
They might be fun, but I doubt it
because the maps are so small. You get a ball gunner on the trench map. Are you kidding me?
You can't even aim that shit.
Yeah, but
Ball
you know,
gunner's fun.
you also understand this. Like, you get a ball gunner on Point to Hawk, they're just going to sit in the house or the barn or the bunker or where. There's no, like, remember the old Call of Duties? They had like holes in the roofs for Predator missiles to get into. They had like places you could shoot an AC-130 into.
You're right.
You ever play
They don't have
Aachen?
that no more.
Aachen?
High rise. High
Aachen
rise
has
was.
holes in the roof, but it doesn't lead to anything. Like you think you're gonna drop it through a hole in the roof. You're like, yeah, I got him. Then it hits like another roof or something.
Here's a piece of rebar sticking out and blows up.
Yeah.
Surely.
Like, what the fuck is this hair for?
Like literally, high rise was two buildings, and they still had holes in the side with the windows or above.
Yeah, the
You
windows
could-
go really high up on the building that you could shoot your chopper gunner into, and the chopper would lower down so you could shoot into the windows.
Yeah, that's right.
High rise was 2 buildings.
Yeah, it was 2 buildings that you fought across like a connector with a
Or
helipad.
was it one building?
I thought it
It
was
was 2.
one
High
big
ri-
building. Like,
Yeah, I thought
I
it might
thought
have been one big building.
I
Yeah, it's
thought it
one
was
big
one
building,
building
but it's
collapsed
got
onto
one-
another one, wasn't it?
No, that's free fall that
Free
you're
Fall.
thinking about.
Okay, my bad.
ugh.
My bad.
But then,
Before we forget, I pulled the maps up and Wings might be right, man. Like these are some real bad maps. Ardennes Forest might be the map that I have to put in the playlist. Maybe London Docks.
I like the Argonne Forest because you have the MG battle.
What game that's on?
Argonne Forest, Star Wars.
Argonne Forest. Okay.
No, what? I don't know these map names, man, and that's bad.
The only ones playable to me is Ardennes Forest, Gibraltar.
Do you guys think Gibraltar is a
London
copy of
Docks
Summit?
Say it again.
no.
It has a similar layout.
Yeah, it's not Summit. It's 100% not Summit.
It's like-
Somebody had the big building in the middle of the map. Like, there's no big building in the middle of the map.
It might be Summit flipped or something with some other. I don't know. It's not.
you don't
Summit.
see a lot of similarities though from other classic Call of Duty maps. Like, no?
No, they got too many lanes in this.
All right, here's the question: How many is buying the Resistance map pack?
Isn't that the name of a Modern Warfare 2 map pack?
It is because they're remaking Resistance in the map pack. It's Modern Warfare 3, by the way.
Oh, Modern Warfare 3,
What?
yeah. Okay.
That's
that's that French map, isn't it?
That was a good map.
They're remaking Resistance.
The
in
one,
Yeah.
the one with the cars in the middle and the fires, and then you.
That was a
come
map in
around.
France.
cobblestones. Yeah.
Yeah,
the house is on fire in the middle, and they had
Yep.
they're remaking that in the new Resistance map pack. You got 2 unique maps and 1 remake.
That was a
Wow, 3
I-
maps though, like 2 maps. Like seriously?
that's not even how much is the DLC?
$15.
Fuck that noise for 3 maps. You can kiss
Well,
my
Ted,
ass.
you get 3 multiplayer maps, 1 war map, and 1 zombie map.
1 war map. I never
Man,
I never even played war yet. Like I don't
I don't see a reason to. Like, it doesn't count towards your stats at all.
Maybe if they like added like 4 or 5 like multiplayer maps, 1 more and zombies, then it would be worth
That
the
would
value.
make sense though. Like
Yeah.
with the sparse like shit they gave you in the base game, give me 5 maps per pack.
Exactly.
Let's copy Cliffside. Give us Cliffside from.
Because like I'm scared, I
at.
want to buy it just because I do Twitch and it give me something to play on Twitch for $15.
why
But
wouldn't they,
Oh, it's worth it for you, Wings. Like
Yeah.
you did that with the new Granddaddy gun. You
Yeah.
put that in your title, and you got like 500 viewers that day.
Yeah, but like at same pick, I know like as soon as I buy that map pack, I'm getting taken out of like the big player pool and putting into a smaller player pool.
Because
That's gonna have more sweaties in it.
Sledgehammer had something to do with Modern Warfare 3?
They made it.
Yeah, let's just say they made it.
Modern Warfare 3 wasn't a bad game looking back. I enjoyed it a lot.
I had
They
fun
helped
on
Infinity
Modern
Ward
Warfare 3.
make it.
Yeah.
They did the DLC maps, didn't they?
Like, people who
Yeah, I think
didn't
so.
have fun on
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 3 had the lag comp issue like the whole year. Like I had it at the beginning and then like
But it's like a love hate,
That's
you
just
know.
knocked
You're
it
doing
off.
good, you love the game, and then when you have the lag comp issues, you hate it for however long you're experiencing that, you know.
I look at it like this. I'd suck Modern Warfare 3's dick right now if that's what the current Call of Duty was. 'Cause I hated
Yeah.
Modern Warfare
What if
3.
they keep taking stuff from Modern Warfare 3 like this map? I think it's gonna be awesome to dolphin dive on those stairs by the A flag and domination. I also think they should take the Lodestar. Like the Lodestar on that map, the Resistance map, was so good.
Reaper?
look at what I have
Yeah,
to do
roll.
to exit. I'm just trying to close the game. Like I'm like, where is it? Like it's
You
You
know what
play
I
on PC?
F4.
You want to get a really fucked up job? Try to create a custom game.
yeah. Oh yeah. I did that before. I thought I was in the regular. I'm like, what? Why?
It takes me 5 minutes to make a custom game just looking at the menu.
No, and then inviting somebody.
Whoever
I did-
designed that UI should be fired.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's not even cool.
Like when I first seen it, I thought it was like a stand-in because they rushed the beta or some shit. Like, all right, this is just something so you can navigate the menu. This ain't what the game going to be like, right?
Yeah.
Hey Zach,
Yo.
you play Grand Theft Auto.
Mhm.
Do you play on PC?
Yeah.
So you do the mod, the what is it? The
role play?
role play mod.
I've never done that. No.
Yo, you should do that, man.
Yeah,
I want to do that, but
Yeah, it's always looked fun, but I generally just when I do play, which isn't much now, I just kind of do what I need to do, you know, and then get off. But a lot of like single player mods I'll mess around with.
okay.
But there's a lot of like servers, and I've never gotten into this side of it. But yeah, like dedicated like playing as cops and bad guys and stuff.
Yeah, the
role-playing
role
mod.
play. Like you
Yeah.
could be like a cop, you could be like a. I want
Yeah.
to do that, but I heard it's like the Arma 3. You know, you got to write them a
Oh.
story and all this stupid shit. Like I was trying to join an Arma 3, like whatever, like a server.
Yeah, server. Yeah.
And I'm joining and this and that. And then the one dude referred me and he was like, it's Jive. It's, you know, he's cool.
Yeah.
Like, just let him in. And then the guy, he was like, no, he has to write me a synopsis of, I said, man, get the fuck. Like,
Yeah, I think
and
some
I
of the guys are like
tried.
that. Like, yeah, it's
Like
dumb.
you got to write a story of who your guy's going to be and this and that. I'm like, what the
Yeah, like
fuck?
I just want to role play, you know?
Like, just let me play, motherfucker. I'm going to be
Yeah.
screaming it. Like,
Don't you think that makes
no.
no that helps?
Certain
Because at least
people just
if you
let
can
them
write that,
fucking-
then they know you're at least kind of creative. Like, what if
Certain
people just go in there and
people-
say, like they choke and then they mess up the experience for everyone else?
Certain people, you
Well, it's
just
like-
let the fucking.
That's a high quality server right there.
Yeah, it's like if I feel like playing today and just being a bad guy, join the server, you know, act cool, and then just mug somebody without even telling a story, you know? I think that'd be kind of cool.
I bet you know. I think it'd be cool being a traffic cop on like one of those servers
Yeah.
because nobody can
It got
drive in
that.
Grand Theft Auto.
That
Right.
would be hilarious.
It has that. It got like.
Oh, see,
they
man,
be
see,
like-
I'd be in a high speed OJ Simpson chase, man.
Yo, they be robbing banks and shit. Then the cops got to come and like.
And what's crazy is when they get you, there's like commands. And so like when you're getting arrested, like your character puts his hands behind his back and you can't do anything. And you literally sometimes have to just sit in a jail cell for like 10 or 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Wings, you always talk about like getting jobs after YouTube and Twitch. I think a traffic cop, even though you despise them, you like to camp. I think this would be very good.
Oh,
He
damn.
needs to be the dancing
You
traffic
can
cop.
find
That's
some
what
good-
he needs to do.
I've ate way too many pigs to be one.
He needs to be out there in the middle of the lane, like, yeah, you go, you go, you go. In your turn.
I could think of something that the most boring shit ever is to stand in a fucking lane directing traffic.
It
The
is.
mall cop.
It is.
Right
That
around
would
on
be
the
better.
Segway.
That would be
Yeah.
better than standing by yourself. You know how lonely that job would be. Being like,
I would fucking hate to be a traffic cop.
I would be scared of messing up. I would like tell like this person to like go this way and it'd be bad.
But then again, if I'm any cop, I would want to be a traffic cop. That's the thing. Like,
I couldn't be the dude that wrote tickets for people speeding. I couldn't do that because like
I'm talking about the
oh yeah, I'm talking about like just imagine pulling a motherfucker over and they mirrors hanging on with like some duct tape or some shit. They got like 8 kids in the car, and he's like, "Man, I don't got the money for this, man. You gonna fuck my whole day up?" You know, it's like,
Like, would
all
you
right,
kill
man,
for him or what? Yeah.
just go. You know, like I couldn't be that person that would just siphon money out of people's pocket.
but you got that 4 ticket quota.
It's more than 4, but you know,
I'm
some
sure
cops
it's more than 4.
some cops should look the other way and they don't. They're just cold-hearted motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And like I'm sure everybody you come up to has a sob story. Like if you're riding in a new F-150, I'm not gonna believe your sob story here. You know, like here, motherfucker, pay your ticket. But like if you rolling deep in like a fucking 1998 Town and Country or some shit like that, I might believe your shit a little bit.
Yeah. That's funny.
Mm.
I would. What's the job you would do? Like YouTube, boom, YouTube's going, Twitch is going. What's the job you would do?
Porn stars up there.
What's the attainable job you would do?
Oh, obtainable. Oh, okay, let's see.
I think something related to YouTube.
Like an average
That's-
guy would have a job. An average guy. Could,
Okay.
I wouldn't
So you're
mind.
saying I messed up really big on YouTube. I did something deplorable.
I wouldn't mind like being like one of those tax people. Like that wouldn't be too bad. Like the people that you just go in and you punch shit in on the computer and you sit there and make $15 an hour.
That sounds boring.
Yeah.
Come and
It
get
sounds
Wings
easy.
Redemption to do your taxes this tax season.
You know what I'm talking about. Those people that just sit there at the computer. I know that's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
seasonal work too.
It
Anyway,
is. They only work through January, February, and March.
but like my ideal job is to be a paramedic. That's where I want to go at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah, that's cool.
I want to be a paramedic. That's why I want to go at it. Like if I lose the weight, go back to school, get my paramedic degree.
I know you would see some shit though.
Because like that's the whole thing. Because like the house is paid off for in a year and 8 months at this point. You know, I get the surgery. I'm 2 good months off of having the surgery paid for here soon. So like hopefully the weight loss will be good if I can man the fuck up and actually get it. Because like I'm scared to death of that fucking surgery. I'm terrified of it.
Wings. Where are you getting the surgery? I know you said something about Mexico.
I'm debating between Mexico and getting
Lot
it in
cheaper.
Florence, South Carolina. Like Florence, South Carolina, you're looking at 25 grand. Mexico, you're looking at 4,800.
28 grand.
25.
25. That's a new truck, Wings. If you can, I know you've tried and you struggled, but man, a new truck, that's
It's not.
motivation.
It's not. 25 is not a new truck, by the way.
I mean, okay, like
A
a
used-
2015.
A used truck that's they got some low
Truck.
miles. Yeah. But I don't need a new truck. My truck's only got 130,000 miles on it.
I don't know, just that'd be like motivation. But I mean, the surgery, it seems to have worked for
The motivation for Mexico is like if I get the Mexico done and like, because I'm not gonna get the surgery done till the end of the year regardless. Because I want to save a nest egg up and have like 3 or 4 months of money in case something goes wrong and I can't do Twitch or YouTube and I'm bedridden for some reason. Maybe an infection or something like that happens, or my stomach, gets ripped open. Maybe there's multiple things that could go wrong with a surgery like that. So I'm not going to get to the end. I'm going to plan it for the end of the year, like fall, November-ish, right? But like, it's such, and like the idea is like, if I get it done for $4,800, I could pay the house off as well, and then my monthly, my monthly bills would be like $250.
Okay.
So have you
It
done a
is.
lot of research into it down in Mexico? I mean, is it?
I got 2 family members that had it done at the Mexico with the same doctor I'd be getting it done at.
So no like repercussions after, as far as like not being sterile or clean or anything like that.
The first one got it done. He was 440 when he got it done. He got it done in March of last year.
Yeah.
He's 189 pounds right now in January of this year.
Damn.
He
A lot
lost
of them
200
foreign
pounds. And
doctors
so-
be the best doctors.
like he said, I've talked to him. He goes, it's clean. It's just like a hospital you used to find in the United States. They have the same protocols and everything. It's
Mhm.
just that the money's worth a lot less down there. Like our money goes further.
Yeah. Well, that's like, do you guys follow Dan Bilzerian at all?
You mean the rich guy that just fucks
Yeah.
bitches?
Yeah.
I'll take his job.
Well, he goes down to like Mexico and gets like stem cells, and like here in the U.S., he was
Yeah.
saying it would be like upwards of, even if they would let you do it, like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Versus he goes down there and can drop like $10,000.
Mel,
Do what?
Go ahead.
Oh no, it was just I see what you're saying as far as like the price difference. I mean, and just how the economy works for here versus there.
Mel Gibson was on Joe Rogan talking about stem cells. Like that's all he talked about. Didn't talk about acting, just stem
Yeah.
cells. And his dad like was dying at 88. Now he's about to turn 100 after he got some stem cells. He's walking around fucking
Oh,
bitches now.
Yeah, dude, it's
Um,
Actors never
I'm-
like talking about acting.
right.
They
Well, like-
hate it.
Well, like Dan Bilzerian was saying, he was getting stem cells because he messed his shoulder up, and the doctor told him that he would just need surgery, and this is in the U.S., and he wouldn't be able to lift weights again or like box or do any kind of like physical activities. And this was after a surgery, and he went to Mexico, got the stem cells, and he said within 2 weeks he recovered to a point where he was able to actively lift weights again, and he was starting to box again, and his strength gains started to go up stronger than they were before.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, this stuff, I've read up a lot on it, and it's like, it's proven to work. But I mean, it's just kind of like marijuana in the US and like the conspiracies as far as like big pharma, you know?
The reason stem cells are not getting pushed in thing, and people don't want to hear it. It's religious.
Yeah. As far as
It's people don't
taking embryos or, and
people don't want you playing God. That's
Yeah.
what they don't want you doing, and there's a lot of religious stigmata. Stigma is the wrong word. What am I looking for?
Stigmatism.
Stigmatism, yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah,
Stigmata.
with it. Stigmata is
Sorry.
the shit that like Jesus had with the shit in your hand.
The stem cells, man, could solve a lot of problems, health issues, like completely and utterly. I mean, my wife's a type 1 diabetic.
I would be completely down to stem cell a baby if I had one, because I wouldn't want my baby to turn out like me. I'd be like, that motherfucker, like, I got cancer that runs in
Damn.
my family on my daddy's side. I got fat genes. It's like, I'm not going to live a long life, and any baby I would have would be doomed to that life too. It's
Well,
like, give me a blonde, blue-eyed Aryan kid.
well, it's like what's gonna like work better? You spend, say, like it's $10,000 for a couple injections of stem cells, and I'm not sure the actual price, or thousands of dollars on surgeries, and then thousands of dollars a year contributing to like medications that you have to take
Rehab and
now.
all
You
that
know,
shit.
so what's gonna make more money? Not stem cells.
They use stem cells to deal with stroke victims too, right?
I'm not sure about
Because
that.
It helps with all the. No, I'm sorry. Pot helps. Marijuana helps with Alzheimer's.
That,
I'm
like,
talking about
Parkinson's,
stroke. Like a stroke is like what happens with a stroke is like the blood in your brain. You lose blood flow to a part of your brain for a short period of time, and you have a stroke, and then like that can damage your brain because it lacks the oxygen to it and the blood flow, and you lose motor skills in certain parts of your body. Like some people have stroke will have like
I see.
a stroke and stuff like that.
I just pulled it up, and I guess there's like tissue-specific stem cells now that they've developed. And, like, the same thing even goes for
it gives stroke people like their ability to move parts of their body again.
Oh yeah, and it's like the same for paralyzed people from like the neck down. Like some of these people after taking stem cells are starting to get like feeling again in different parts of their bodies. Not like, you get one injection, you're up running around again. When last week you were paralyzed from the neck down, but
And it's amazing how America, they're so money hungry that they're denying people this shit. Like they're keeping it hidden. Like it took this long for marijuana to get legal, like to be legal. You know what I
They're
mean?
still fighting that shit though. It's like, why are you fighting this? Like,
Right, they won't
alcohol
practice.
is so much worse in every factor.
So tell me this: like when the baby boomer generation starts to die out, do you think everything's gonna like change?
A lot of things are going to change because a lot of the problems we're having now is because of the
It was-
baby boom.
Baby
I think Generation fucking X is there too, man. It really is.
Some parts, yeah.
Gen X isn't as bad as the baby boomers were, though.
Because look at right now, baby boomers, Generation X are the guys in charge right now, and we can't even get motherfucking troops to get their paychecks right now.
Well, the
Okay.
Generation X that's in charge is you split that in half. There's like the younger part of it, which generation. What years did that run from? Is that from the
1980.
60s?
1982 is the cutoff.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's like 1960 something to that. So, well, I think when the
Baby-
people who were born,
Baby
say,
boomers ended in the 60s.
is the baby, and then
Baby
Generation
boomers
X.
ended in
took over.
60, and then Gen X is from the 60 to 82.
Yeah, so I think as the Generation X, the people born in like 1975 and now, or between 1982, when they start to take over,
They already are. They're already starting to get. There's
They already
people.
are.
in
Yeah,
office
and-
right now.
and it's at a point right now where not everybody has. So I think over time, as that happens,
Your Generation Z, most likely, right?
it's 97.
Yeah, no, he's a
So-
millennial.
Yeah,
You're a millennial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
we're-
people talk a lot of shit about millennials. Let me say something.
Hold on.
You're a millennial too, Kelly. So be
No,
quiet.
fuck you. I'm a Gen Y, so suck my ass. But stop for a second. We're gonna start a new. We're
We
gonna
got
start a
6
new
minutes
meeting.
left. I got something to say about these fucking old fucks. All right.
I got something to say real quick.
Okay,
real
look.
quick.
They're
Let me
gonna.
finish
They've
mine.
been, they've been taking testosterone. You've been look at Trump. He looks fucking fantastic for being like 70 years old. Like they're taking testosterone.
Trump
Then they're
looks
gonna
like shit.
they're gonna take double testosterone. Then they're gonna start taking stem cells, and then it's gonna be
Trump needs to hit
legalized.
those stem cells up, motherfucker.
Trump
Please.
look like shit. I ain't even gonna lie.
Trump like
But he's
70,
like-
dude.
No, he's pretty old. Like I think he got hair that's colored. I mean, it's probably dyed and everything, but
it's that 2K,
That's,
man.
that's a 2K,
If,
man.
if
No.
Trump didn't dye his hair and it was like silvery white, Trump would look like he was on his deathbed.
no,
But
Trump
what I was
looks.
What I was going to say about this is we got Generation X in there with the baby boomers fucking shit up. We got Generation Z eating goddamn Tide Pods. The millennials are looking pretty fucking good right now.
no,
No.
it's the millennials that are eating the Tide Pods.
No,
not Gen-
motherfucker.
No.
No, it's like the
Dang
people
me.
born in 2001.
That's
like
the
four-
millennials, buddy.
That's people on
Is
Snapchat.
2001 still
No,
millennial?
2000 is
Yeah.
the cutoff.
Yeah,
No, 2001's a
No,
millennial.
2000 millennials, 2000 is the cutoff.
there's like a lot of debate. There's
Yeah.
no like specific year, but within that threshold,
No, millennials like the start of
it's the-
2000.
It's the 14, 15-year-olds that are doing this shit.
millennial it says starts 1981, and the cutoff I'm not
Nice.
sure.
It has
Fuck
to be
that,
2000, right? That's the
You're a
cutoff.
millennial,
Yeah.
Kelly. I
I'm
know.
not a millennial. Screw that noise. I'm not that brain damaged. You are too, fuckboy, if you want to go.
So is everybody in here a millennial pretty much then?
I think Jive isn't.
Not me.
Not Jive, yeah.
Jive's a Gen Xer.
Jive's got that
Next.
black don't crack thing going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, that's what you do.
That's our politics section of the thing. We haven't really done a whole lot of this though, but we have a prestigious host in here who probably wants to brag a little bit because the Eagles are so close to
Okay.
capturing something they've never
Oh,
done.
hell yeah.
Let's
it,
hear
Jive.
about it, Jive.
I don't know. I'm just hyped that my Eagles, not the Green Bay Packers,
Fuck yeah. Eagles.
my Eagles. Caw-caw. What you say?
Oh.
I got to point out that the Panthers almost won the Super Bowl one year on the show.
Yeah, I know. I
Tom
know.
Brady's gonna get ring number 84 now.
I'm a part-time Eagles fan. I'm from Philadelphia. I still love the Eagles. So
Hell
I'm
yeah.
like, fuck
If-
yeah.
We're gonna win this game as long as the refs don't throw a million flags. Like
You know
like,
what's happening. It's coming, buddy.
Listen,
I know it's gonna happen.
you know
What?
Tom Brady's already deflating his balls, man.
As long as they don't call anything like we score and they don't call something back or a long pass. As long as that shit don't happen, they could call it a little 5-yard penalty.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna happen. Pass interference on the offense over and over and over again.
On the offense?
Yeah, like what's gonna happen is like offense is gonna get a catch and it's gonna be like a 30 or 40-yard catch and pass interference is gonna be drug back.
That's a tough call to make.
Yeah.
Like it's certain penalties that happens every play.
Mhm.
like holding. They can call pass interference every play because most cornerbacks run and use their hand for a guide. So they could call pass interference, or it's another, I forgot what it's called. It's like touching the player 5 yards off the
Yeah.
line of scrimmage. They could call that every play. That's what they're going to be doing. It's going to technically be penalties, but it's stuff that they can let go. Like us against Minnesota, it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was 3 penalties the whole game. 3 fucking penalties. They let them play. Like, they let them play crazy, and, you know, and it was like, I don't know who had the most, but like 3 penalties? Like, that's how a fucking game's supposed to be. Unless it's something blatant and, you know, something crazy.
So
But-
he turned the guy's jersey off.
Right. But against the Patriots, it's not going to be like that. They're not going to let us play, but we're going to fight through it and win.
So there's a thing going around. I want to get your opinion on it specifically, of like the NFL being rigged because the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Patriots match. What do you think about that?
I thought the Minnesota Vikings, they had like a final catch, and
The Saints.
the Saints, yeah, the Saints.
He just whiffed to that
Safety,
tackle.
That is something nobody would ever do. Like I
Like
don't,
you're taught.
I
That's your
don't know.
fundamental. Sorry, Jive. The fundamentals. I played a little bit of cornerback, you know, in my days, so I know this. You know, you just got to tackle. You leave them, you know, 15 yards. You give them 10 yards. You tackle them in bounds. They can't. What? There was like 10 seconds left.
No able-bodied person, white boy, would have done that. Nobody would have done that. It seems like they paid each safety. Like, hey, safety A on the left side of the field. If he throws it over there, take that cornerback out. Safety B. If he throws it over there, take that cornerback out. And they just happened to throw it over there, and then he took that cornerback out. It was the worst acting I ever seen. That was not like, you know, that was fucking illegal.
I'm gonna share a link with you guys in the group chat here. All right, I'll scroll down that page and watch that video real quick, and give me your feedback on it. This is supposed to be a referee congratulating Tom Brady after his victory over Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, I saw that. But that happens all the time.
Yeah, I see refs help other players
Yeah.
up. You know, Tom Brady's a all-time legend, but you know, it doesn't help all the memes. They got so many
It-
ref memes.
I wish I still had. I got it in my phone, but I don't want to hold my phone up. It's this one. Where the fuck are y'all at? Oh, here y'all go. It's this one picture where it's after the first touchdown that the Patriots scored, and he's like in the middle of all of them smiling and shit.
Yeah,
Like it's crazy. Like a ref, he's like this, like what the fuck? Like you want to get fucked by all of them or something? Like he want to get like I couldn't believe that shit. He like this.
He's smiling because he just got himself a fat paycheck. That's right.
Right.
I got you covered, man.
Well,
Just got
well,
make sure the money's in that locker.
Patriots
All right.
always have like the cheating thing that goes with them, right? Because remember the Falcons Patriots Super Bowl? Like, how the fuck did that go down?
How do you come back from that? But let me throw this out there. I think Tom Brady is the best quarterback ever. Like that dude is a fucking monster. And they're a good team. I'm not saying they're a bad team and we're gonna wipe the floor with them. But if they don't get 1,000,000 flags, I think we're a better team, like overall.
Let's go to the Falcons game again. Like, they couldn't drive the ball at all in the first half. Couldn't drive the ball at all. They were getting 4 and outs. And then you march down the field 3 separate times on 3 separate possessions toward the end of the game and score.
That's the Falcons choking. That's not the refs.
It's not even the Falcons choking, man.
It's not the refs. Like it's not like the refs set up.
Yeah, the
every
refs didn't do
single
that.
It was the Falcons being bad,
I
or
don't know
maybe it was set up.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know if it's set up, but the refs didn't
But you
have
think
a
if it
part
was
in that.
if it was set up, you wouldn't want Tom Brady to win every single time, would you? Because that's kind of boring for me.
I'm
I kind of
just
want
saying,
the. I
like,
mean,
if
I'm
you're-
rooting for the Eagles. They're NFC.
If you're up by 21 points and one quarter left, wouldn't you think you just play like long possessions and play very, very like restrictive defenses that give them a little bit, but make sure they can't make no big plays?
That's what they were doing. But when you do that, you're hoping to give up a 5-yard play. But the Patriots are Super Bowl champions 18 years in a row, so they turn those 5-yard plays into 10-yard, 15-yard plays. And if you're giving those up every single time, you're getting chunks down the field really fast. And they were playing. It happens to me every single time I play Madden. I get up 14 to 3, and then in the second quarter, then I start doing fullback runs. And then I
Who do you be playing in Madden?
Oh, I mean, but back in the day when I played Madden with my 7th Street friends, it was like everyone used to play, and I would call timeouts and like take knees and stuff, and they
Play
hate
realistic. I used to do
Yeah.
that shit.
Role play.
I love it.
I call that playing to win myself.
Yeah, but I would start doing it on like in the second quarter. So,
But all
And you
I
do it
want to
too
say
early.
is, if this is set up, just let the Eagles win this one. I don't. Just let it be set up for the Eagles to win this.
Wouldn't that kill your buzz though? If you like, if it was set up and Eagles won, and then it came out that the Eagles were destined to win.
Then that means all Dallas and all San Fran and all those were set up too. So
The Cowboys ain't won shit since the '90s. Come on.
yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
the Eagles been underdogs every single game in the play. They had the bye, and then underdog at home.
So the Eagles had a really good regular season this year too, right? Like, what do you think changed with the Eagles? To
Our
become
quarterback.
this juggernaut. Carson Wentz. Is
our quarterback got hurt and he's a monster. Like, our backup quarterback isn't that good.
Wasn't Carson Wentz the guy the Browns had?
No. I think they could have picked him, but we gave him some shit. Here's some fucking juice, and they're dickheads. Like, we gave them juice and bottled waters and shit. They said, what? Hell yeah, we gave y'all that pick. You know? But I think Carson Wentz, if he was playing, we would have definitely been the favorite. And Nick Foles is a good quarterback, but he wasn't playing well in the games he stepped in. He stepped in against the Giants. He played well. And then the other 2 games, he didn't play that well. But I really think that they were trying to win as normal as possible so nobody can really plan for us in the playoffs. Like, they're going to be like, oh, Nick Foles isn't really a threat. He can't throw the deep ball, this and that. I think they did that on purpose so they – the teams, I know Belichick and them are fucking planning for it, but like the teams before, like the 2 teams we just beat, I don't think they were really planning that hard for Nick Foles. I think they were like really plotting on our running game. And there you have it.
I almost won $1 million on DraftKings this season.
I'm just saying.
The last game of the regular season, I was 8 points away from being number 1 in a Millionaire Maker, and I could have got it if fucking Packers got some more garbage time in their last fucking game and the last fucking drive. And I also got something when I was in Arizona. I won this at a silent auction. Brett Favre signed helmet.
That's cool.
Green Bay didn't even make the playoffs, though.
Brooks.
So.
Yeah.
How much you win that for?
Wait, do you see this? Does it say Super? No, it doesn't say Super Bowl champion.
You know what's more interesting than the helmet? When
Packers did beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
What I was more looking at, more interested in when you held the helmet up, I was trying to see like your cameras and shit, like in the background. That was better than the helmet, to be honest. Like, I saw like a tripod or something. Like,
I do got a nice webcam. It's pretty dope.
What kind of webcam is it?
Well, it's like a camcorder that you. I have this Cam Link thing from Elgato, and you can turn like Canons, and it's.
I've been thinking about buying the Canon 80D and using that instead of just this C920.
yeah.
You need to get like another a few adapters, like a power
Yeah.
plug it into the.
Yeah, I got all that right here, but
Jordy, I saw the other day you was looking at microphones or asking about it.
Yeah, because this piece of shit is dying on me.
Yeah. I use the Shure SM7B. It's a little pricey. It's a good mic though. I
You say
upgraded from the
pricey.
Yeti.
You say pricey, you don't put a number with it.
500, I think.
500. Ooh.
I think 4 or 5, somewhere around there.
I've
Like,
been, go ahead.
what
Oh
the
yeah.
fuck is that?
I've been
Is
rocking
that-
a Razer Siren for the last like 2 years, and I love this mic.
I've been rocking this for 8 years, and it's dying on me.
Yeah, or no, the SM7B is 400. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, man.
And the selling point is that's what Michael Jackson used for the whole Thriller album. This mic. That's
Like how much better does his voice sound over
Can
mine?
you dance? If you get up,
Yeah.
can you fucking dance like Mike?
If
Yeah,
you can bust out the
I can't
Thriller,
find my
then it's
glitter glove,
working,
or else
man.
I would.
Because like I'm leaning toward the Audio Technica 2020 with the USB.
I've heard good reviews about that.
Audio
Yeah.
Technica,
Audio
yeah,
Technica is good.
solid devices.
Because like I can get the arm, like Jive has a headset, the microphone, and everything for like $200.
Yeah. I
And the
liked the
package.
Yeti for the time I used it. I still have it over here, but I don't like how it's just in the way. Like yours, it's just awkwardly on its side like that.
Yeah.
You can't
use-
talk
I-
into the front of it. It's I
Yeah.
forget what they call that.
This
that
is
a-
this is
I
a
forgot
condenser
what
mic.
it's called also.
Is that a USB or is that 3.5 Jive? Your headphones.
This is 3.5. What the fuck was that? What?
Hey, I've been thinking about buying one of those. That's cool.
Wings, this was your idea, but they did it way better.
Well, my idea was to do a curtain.
Yeah,
Actually-
this is way better.
Where I used to live, I had it as my green screen was a curtain.
Yeah.
Now I don't have one.
Yeah, I've
That
been
looks
looking into the
stupid,
Amazon
boy.
or the Elgato green screen, man.
I like it because I have
Something
this
like-
other flimsy green screen. If
I like how it's
that one's
tight.
just cool.
Like,
You just close it right down too when you're done.
yeah,
what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Now it's broke.
Now it's broke.
Exactly.
I see the PlayStation Nation guy has an Xbox One box back there. What's that all about?
yeah. I
The
got
hell?
Xbox, I got PlayStation, I got PC. I'm a gamer first. I'm a gamer for the people. We're working on making COD great again, and part of that's going back to Xbox One and playing Black Ops 1 and the other classic Call of Duties.
I've been trying to win that Elgato 4K60.
I got the 4K 60. I didn't plug it in yet because I'm scared.
I got a computer that can run that thing. It's like I'd love to have one of those.
Run
See, I'm
what
not
again?
gonna render or record in 4K, so
I don't even use my
I
Elgato.
got a good enough internet to stream in 4K. I'd love to try it.
how much up you got?
How much upload? 25.
Okay.
I got 300 down, 25 up. I think I could probably do it.
Look at fucking Wings stepping his mother. I remember when
Ballin'.
you first started motherfucking YouTube. Your internet was shitty.
It was
Yeah,
shitty.
3 download, 0.28 upload.
He used to have to like go to sleep while uploading.
Motherfucker, yes I did. I used
Nobody
to
get on the internet. I'm going to sleep too.
I used to back in the day YouTube had this mass uploader, right? Everybody remembers it. Like it was just a white background that you
Yes.
just read the file names, right?
I remember that thing.
You could upload I uploaded all 3 videos as private when I went to sleep. It would take 14 hours for them to upload 3 videos.
You know what's crazy? That back in the day upload scheme probably used to get that shit to our subscribers.
Well, that's before they had algorithms and shit. Now all your subscribers don't get your videos.
Well, now it's like if you subscribe to somebody, you have to choose do you want to get notifications, and then you also have to choose like, do you want this to pop up in your feed too? Like it's not just subscribe and then get a video when you upload it. Or,
Yeah.
you know, it's so intricate now. And
It's like the shit I'm doing with like people right now are taking my SEO, like my name, and doing it better than me. So like when I make a video, all the troll videos are in the sidebar.
Mhm.
Yo,
I think, dude, the craziest
someone
thing that-
impersonates Wings on Twitter, and he has 28 accounts. Wings, you got to report that motherfucker.
I've gotten rid of like 6 of them, but like the fact it doesn't matter. Like,
probably the same
like,
guy.
people are so dense. It'll be like War God IPC,
It'll
and
be
they'll
like-
still believe it's me.
It'll be
I
some
think-
guy tweeting me like, "Jive, shut your dumb ass up," and it'll be like Wings.
Well, I
I'm
saw
like,
somebody had one for only using.
They got one for you too, Jive.
oh yeah, I saw that. I
They
blocked
can't
him.
get me, bitch. I'm verified. Maybe they can.
They won't believe it. They won't believe it.
Wings.
Maybe they
I think
can.
it's, I have a conspiracy. Who I think I know who it is.
Who is it?
FPS Kyle.
Could be. I don't. He's too lazy to do something like that.
I was looking at the
Wings on
subreddit,
that one, man.
subreddit, and Kyle's been bringing Wings up a lot. Like Woody was bringing me up, and we had a beef. I don't know if is this a fake drama, like mine and Woody's was fake.
I don't really talk to Kyle. Like last time I seen Kyle was when he came to my house to take pictures for the hot sauce, and
And
that
he signed
was
your wall, right? He
huh?
was on
Yeah,
TPS.
he signed the wall. The wall signed by him.
Hmm.
Yeah, like he signed the wall last time he came. Like at that point, it was cool.
That wall look fucking brand new right now. Like I'm looking at the wall. It's
I'm looking at that WD-40 back there.
It's my W40.
Yeah.
I actually punched a hole in the wall. I had to move where the picture was at.
I was gonna say that.
yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah, I had to move the picture because I punched a hole in the wall.
I thought a controller did it.
No, I punched a hole. In the
I
wall.
thought it was a controller. Yeah.
I got
Wings,
control.
would you be interested in getting sponsored by my new company? It's gaming stress controllers.
Sure.
Okay, we'll work it out.
They're
What-
phone
what-
controllers.
Phone controllers.
Yeah.
It would be good for like
Breaking them.
arthritis,
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe, right?
Broken controllers are a thing of the past. Well, you could just rip them when you get mad, I guess. So.
Jordan be like,
What do y'all think about YouTube taking away people's partnerships?
I like it because I had to grind.
I did a video
Yeah.
about this and nobody watched that motherfucker.
I did one about it, and it didn't do too bad.
It's because all your subscribers, like who are YouTubers, sorry to interrupt you, but they're all like big YouTubers. You got a lot of people who are like big YouTubers now that watch you.
Yeah.
Well, I started out watching Jordy when I started YouTube, and now I've got 330,000. You know, so
See,
Yeah.
stuff like that. That's beautiful.
yeah.
That's cool.
You know,
I like there's things like there's rumors going on I'm the most selfish person on YouTube and I'm greedy and it's like motherfucker, you know how many big channels I help launch?
I think you're
Back
just
when I
like the
had
most
fame.
honest.
I'm one of
Or
the
like
most
unfiltered. Unfiltered. You just don't give a fuck.
honest. Motherfucker, I launched
I mean-
so many motherfucking channels back in the day. I gave them the step they launched themselves. Let's put it this way. I can't take credit. They did the work themselves, but like I gave them a stage to get the algorithm on their favor. You know what I'm saying?
For me, I
That's
don't know. It's
crazy.
always
I agree.
just been a snowball, like just a slow rolling. Just I've never had a shout out, never anything. I just started.
Yeah, but you did the Giggly channel, right?
No, I
Like-
just uploaded.
Like a lot of people blew up with the Grand Theft Auto, right?
Well, I my first 10,000 subscribers, I had about 13,000 when GTA 5 came out, and just over time, it's just gotten to this point. And I mean, that's 4 years now, almost that.
Do you laugh a lot in your videos? Like,
Oh no, I just
Like there's those Grand Theft Auto channels that they'll wreck the car and they'll laugh for 5 minutes.
the stuff I did was I basically took the premise of Call of Duty, like commentaries talking about things in the game, and I did the same thing as far as like showing things off, Easter eggs. And now my channel's turned. I don't really do GTA 5. I cover all the old GTAs and like retro things in the games.
oh yeah, that's cool.
You should
we
get
got
Red
to
Dead
talk
Redemption.
about it. We got to talk about something here since we speaking about trucks earlier. You have a car truck.
It's on airbags, yes.
You have a car truck. You got
A car
pictures
truck.
of it you can show off?
Or
Um,
airbags,
What's a car truck? A Pinto, like a
Can
A
you
car
share-
truck. A car truck is a
like
truck.
El Camino.
yeah.
No. It's a full size truck that he's lowered to the point that it can't
Oh,
do
no.
truck jobs anymore.
Oh no.
It started its life as a truck, but now it's a car.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as the whole demonetizing the smaller channels, actually, my channel got hit by it.
Oh,
even
man.
though I do the subscription,
Pimp mobile.
I break the subscription line, but I don't break the hours viewed line of it. And at this point, I'm kind of like, it's whatever, because
Yeah,
what I
but-
post on my YouTube channel is just vlogs, and it's more of just
Well, here's the
I
There
gave
for
up my
me.
partnership before they started doing that. I just unpartnered my channel. Like I
Here's
don't
here's
give
the
a
thing
fuck.
with that. If you got less than 1,000 subs and you don't meet like 40,000 like view hours or whatever it might be, 4,000,
it's
you're not making money.
40,000 hours a year.
Yeah, you're not making money anyway. Like,
No.
why do you care about being partnered?
No.
One of the advice I used to give is like, if your channel and you're not clearing 500,000 views a month, don't put commercials on your videos because commercials will run potential viewers away.
Mhm. I'm actually kind of
It's-
glad
It'll
that I'm
focus.
probably won't.
that I'm gonna be
Oh,
losing
shit.
my partnership.
I see it a little
Yeah.
bit.
It won't focus, but it's a Or
There it goes.
That's-
Oh, there it is.
That's a truck in GTA or real life?
that's
This
my
is real life.
That's a truck I own.
It,
yeah,
it's a C10, right?
yeah, 86 C10, and it's on airbags, so you can raise and lower. Not hydraulics where you
got
bounce it around,
you got a
but
305 or 350 in it.
it's 350.
I like it.
What kind of carburetor you got on it?
That's TBI,
TBI.
throttle body injected.
They didn't make that in '86.
No, but it was added on.
Let's say that the electronic ejection didn't come out to
It
what,
cut to like
94?
91, I think.
91?
Yeah, early 90s. But yeah, this is all added on.
I mean, I would have put a Holly carburetor on that bitch, 4-barrel. Let's go.
See, I don't know if I don't want to focus
You put a
anyways. but
4-barrel carburetor on a 350.
There it is.
yeah, a little bit. Anyways, it's hard to see
I
from there.
bet you, motherfucker, you could run over a dime and tell if it's heads or tails.
Hey,
That's
if
gotta be
I
a
see
rough
anything,
motherfucker
I
ride.
just press
Low
a button
shit.
and I just over it and then back down.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
rims, like you got no tire there at all.
Yeah.
The new cars that are out, right? They're GPS, like most of them.
Mhm.
And like you said, you can press a button and it'll go up and down.
Oh yeah.
Like some of them, like knows if it's a speed bump there. Like if you
Oh,
do
yeah.
the route a lot, it'll just like adjust and then go over the speed bump and then.
Yeah, some of them come with like air shocks. That's what it is, opposed to like bags.
Yeah, that's
Did
crazy.
you have your bags put on professionally, or you do it like my brother always does it?
Oh no, it's all professionally done. Yeah, yeah.
Because
No, this ain't no backwoods type stuff.
Kenneth would put airbags on. He'd pop 3 airbags. I remember one time he had these eye bolt screws that you got to put into the airbags. So they're
Yeah.
about this fucking long, right? And you're supposed
Yeah.
to put a bolt in the other side.
Those,
Well, he got about this much of the bolt into the hole, and then he put the bolt around the other end. Like, that's good enough.
this is the built not bought.
That
That's
fucking-
what those guys are
The
called.
leverage cut it off.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like, that's not how you're supposed to work, Kenneth.
No, I tell you, the most comfortable car I've owned so far is 2014 Camaro SS. Man,
That's not a comfortable car either, man.
Oh, it's
Look,
comfortable
I'm
for
way
me.
too old school. Motherfucker. I'd like to have like a Lincoln.
Where are you? Where are you? Zach?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Texas is
Okay.
at.
Yeah, right
Oh,
above.
so you don't get snow and all that then?
We do occasionally, yeah, but it's not too hot.
Yeah, fucking Camaros, snow.
Yeah.
Oof.
Like, who did your logo back there? The painting?
Man, I had a guy. It was about 2 years ago, and he did it for me. And it turns out now, you ever heard of Riff Raff?
Yes.
Rapper. He actually does all his album covers and album art and everything.
Damn.
At least I guess he platformed well.
Oh yeah, and he had just started out when I first met him, and I forget how I did, but he had made it for me and everything, and it was like $200, and I just hit him up not too long ago to do some stuff, and he was wanting to charge me like $1,500 just to even touch my stuff now.
Whew, man.
Yeah, and I've kept up with him throughout the years, but he was like, man, I mean, that's a buddy hookup. So
Punch him in the face.
I was like, man, I'm a YouTuber. Come on, like I'll pay what I need to do, but I mean, you did this for me for $200.
I built
But-
your portfolio, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Give me a better discount.
But no, I uploaded the logo to a website, and for like $10, they made that for me, a little canvas. So
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
yeah, it was always cool to hang up there.
White boy wouldn't have paid that shit.
I mean, I've paid decent for what it's worth, but
Well, I tell you, a lot of guys in the U.S.
I know where people are. Okay, I don't need to pay $1,000 for something that's I can get for 20 somewhere else. Now I'm thinking about millennials, and I think we are in trouble.
All right, bye.
You know why? Because a lot of us are buying bitcoins, and I think their
Oh, Bitcoin's gonna
Portfolio.
crash. It's gonna crash.
portfolio isn't. It could go nice.
It's lost like what, 5-6 grand since everybody started jumping on the bandwagon.
Okay, but from last year, it's gained 10,000. So it depends. It could go up. It could go down. I don't really know. I do have some Bitcoin. I have some other cryptocurrencies, but it's only a small percentage of my portfolio. And you guys were talking about what would you do besides YouTube. I like stocks. I've been watching a lot of CNBC, and the stock market has been very, very nice. And I've been
I look at this
I've
stock
been
market as a
great.
fool's game, man.
a fool's game. It's went up 50% in a year. And
Right. You can make money there. I'm not
10%.
saying you can't make money at the stock market. I'm just saying like it's like at the casino. You could be a millionaire at the casino, but you know the odds are against you're not going to be a millionaire at the casino.
You know where the money's at? You guys
odds-
ever heard of Amazon FBA?
What is that?
It's like a fulfillment program. You go to these like Chinese websites that sell shit in the U.S. for that you buy here. You know, you go to Walmart, buy a vacuum for like $50. Well, you can buy like 100 of them for $100, and they get shipped directly to the Amazon warehouse, and you make a listing for it. And if the product sells, Amazon takes like a 20% cut, and you keep the rest. So you're just buying stuff in bulk and selling it.
So you basically create an online store.
Yeah, but just straight from Amazon. So it's not you setting up your own website.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of money in that.
Yeah, I know people go to just Walmart and look at the discount. Like,
Yeah, and they buy those and they put them and sell them for.
That seems like too much fucking legwork, like to do what the Walmart shit is, right? You go get a vacuum when it's like 40% off, and
Well,
then
no.
wait for the
This is
price
like
to go up.
miscellaneous.
I know what
stuff.
you're talking about, but white boys talking about something completely different.
Yeah, like he's talking about the like phone cases type stuff and buying stuff on the clearance rack.
Yeah,
And then selling them for full price. And dude, some guys are making $20,000-$30,000 a month doing this.
What just happened to your cats?
Cold Cat's fighting Black Kitty.
Yeah, I thought somebody stepped on the
we gotta
tail or
get
something.
we gotta get Cold Cat, motherfucker. We ain't seen Cold Cat in a minute.
Cold Cat.
Hood cats.
So I know a lot of people also, they go to the discount aisles on Walmart, buy it for 70% off,
Mhm.
and then they sell it on Amazon for full.
Yeah, and
Oh,
people
no.
will buy it. I mean,
Oh shit, there he is. There's that motherfucker.
They also like sell used games. Instead of going to GameStop getting it for a quarter, they sell it for like $15 on Amazon. They just gotta ship it, but you can charge for shipping too. And if you look for Red Dead Redemption or like a Call of Duty game, people are selling it for like $10. You just have to sell it for
That's a
$9.99.
big ass fucking cat.
I mean, that's where it's at right there. I mean, even, whether it be like getting on eBay and buying a really cheap game.
It looked like you gave that motherfucker a bath recently.
I shaved him up right here.
It's like I remember when Cold Cat first started getting on. That motherfucker was rough looking.
Yeah, you can see he has like clumps. I don't know if you can really see or tell, but he has like booty clumps, just like a
I
matted.
kicked the shit out of that cat. Like,
Man, I don't know,
seriously.
John. That cat right there lived a gangster life. That's why his name
Nah.
was Cold Cat.
That cat's got a tattoo.
He's ate a few mice.
I
pays
kicked the
rent.
dog shit out of that cat. Like, to be honest,
I bet that cat could beat my dog up.
probably.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, we always hear your dog barking, but my cat was like meowing and biting. You don't hear cats in the background.
Daisy's
Like
dumb
my-
as shit.
This is my Game of Thrones cat. Wings, you got a problem, dude. Why do you only watch Let's Plays on YouTube? Like, you don't watch Game of Thrones? You don't watch any TV shows?
I don't have none of that. No.
Do you want, like, some codes? Some
No.
login informations?
Nah.
Game of Thrones is the best show in the world.
What? So you don't have it? So,
I just don't want it. Like I have no interest in media like that.
really?
What are you interested in?
Let's Play some trucks.
Yeah.
And not even trucks anymore.
No?
It's like I've pretty
This
much
is a
been living my life based on this like surgery for the last 6-7 months.
You ever make like,
I got some advice. I watch your streams a lot. You know, if you need someone to be banned, I've banned probably more than most
Mhm.
in your mods. But you need a schedule. Like
I
you
can-
stream so often, but if you just said, okay, I stream every day at 6 a.m. to like whatever, I think that'd be way better.
It would be better. Like I need to schedule my days off. Like today was the day off, and like it's like I have another day off on the 31st because I know I didn't do anything last month. But I kind of fucked myself because like I've been trying so hard to hold subscribers up, but so like I've been working every day of the month.
where'd you get the knife from? I mean, that is.
This was actually a gift from FPS Kyle.
Oh, no, you just like pulled it out of nowhere. Like a second ago, you had both your hands on it next to me.
I mean,
I'm threatened.
I got a pistol too.
Oh, God. All right.
You know?
You got a bayonet?
Yeah, I
Dives
in the
looking.
closet.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh
Bayonet
yeah,
in
the
closet.
TV.
I got a
Yeah.
shotgun over there.
Yeah.
I got another knife right here.
I don't even. I got
I'm a
some
redneck,
nails.
son. I stay strapped 24/7.
I got a bad bitch coming over later.
Shit, I ain't got one of them. Send one my way, Jive.
Oh,
Fuck you
live too
guys up with
fucking
a
far.
giant shoehorn.
Tell her I want pasta and I want a back rub.
You live too motherfucking far.
Pasta in the back rub.
Yeah, pasta and a back rub. You can't
Simple
beat it
man.
better. When you get old, that is like luxury.
Yeah, it
You
is.
get a bitch to come cook you some pasta and rub your back, you good as fuck to go.
Wings, you want
Take
more
note.
subs? You need some emotes.
Yeah, I do.
You have
I'm
so
willing
many emote slots.
I'm willing to pay for them too, but like I was saying, there's so much shit I need to do. I just
Man, emotes are so fucking easy to make.
motherfucker, I ain't got that time.
And you could do like, okay, you add one emote and then say if you get 10 more subs, you add another emote, and you can just keep on doing that.
Yeah, but let's not
500.
worry about my stream right now. Like
Okay.
I'll figure that out.
I just haven't talked to you in a while, and I just think
Listen
that
to the confidence. I like that, Wings.
I just think there's a few little things that would go a long way.
So how
Yeah.
does Twitch work as far as making money?
It's I get like I got about $1,400 worth of subscribers now. I
That's
usually
cool.
make $200 or $300 in ads and $200 or $300 in bits, and then everything else is made up by donations.
That's good. So it's mainly then like people subscribing to you.
Mm-hmm. Like
Yeah,
ads,
that's
ads
cool.
don't pay nothing on Twitch. Like you might make $200 if you go hard.
Because
on-
I've streamed on YouTube a lot, and up until about 2 months ago, the streams would do good. They published to the channel, and the streams would take off. Some of my most viewed videos come from just streams I did,
Mhm.
and then the last 2 or 3 months, man, you end a stream, it publishes to the channel, it gets no traffic.
Because people
Whatsoever.
were
Yeah,
abusing it.
they probably did that on purpose.
Yeah,
No, people were abusing it hardcore. They were making 10-hour streams, and then they would edit it down to 10 minutes and then change it to like Call of Duty new weapon unboxing. Like,
yeah.
and they would get all the views from the stream, and then that would trick people to watching this video that has
Yeah.
already
100,000
views.
views.
Because
I wish I did. I wish I thought about that shit. Just fucking stream on Call of Duty, edit it down with a YouTube editor, and change the name. That's legit.
Well, I didn't
That's
even
what I
edit
do.
mine down. I mean, but
that's what I do anyways now, or sometimes, you know, you go to Twitch. I've been playing
Did
CS.
you do that with that Black Ops 1 video?
No. No. People said I copied that gameplay from a long time
Who
ago.
gives a fuck? Like,
I didn't though.
I wanted. Did you see the hate that you got?
I don't get hate.
You motherfucker, you do get hate.
What happened?
When you did the Michael Condrey thing, my white boy had a fight with Michael Condrey on
Oh
Twitter,
yeah.
and like they put it on the World War II subreddit, and like it was like 900 posts of people just hating on you. It's like, fuck, man.
Yeah, I got a message to these fuckboys at the subreddit. Okay, I understand that you're still supporting Call of Duty World War II because you're on the subreddit religiously, but I'm supporting the classic Call of Duty ways that we've been lied to so many times. We said it's advertised on the Xbox One home screen that Call of Duty went back to its roots, but these
Fuck you, last
these SJW ways are not Call of Duty's roots. 9v9 is part of Call of Duty's roots. Where's Infected at? Where's the maps at? Why are we forced to pay for maps that are one reused multiple times in Call of Duty's life cycle?
How about you tell them the truth, white boy? You're not washed up. You invented the game.
I mean, who told Ali A? Like, who taught Ali A to open his mouth with the thumbnails? Who got the rainbow thumbnails? You know, I've been
All they're doing is taking your flow and running with it.
basically,
That's all they're doing.
Everybody's
Hold on,
thumbnails
hold on.
are like this.
motherfuckers.
that's with every community.
I
man.
got a
Like,
supply drop.
that's like with every community, like the GTA community. YouTubers are using big yellow arrows in their thumbnails. Everybody's doing it, you know. And
I
those
started the red arrows. No, I didn't.
That's what they
Yeah.
they gonna do that after I punch them in
started
their
to rain-
fucking mouth.
You started the rainbow shit.
What does it say? Call of Duty champion. All right.
I can't read that shit.
Call of Duty champion.
Yeah, got a machinima logo on that motherfucker.
World's fastest nuke, baby.
You
Machinima
might have
even
made
still
that
around?
shit yourself.
Machinima's
they are.
doing really good. They
Really?
spoke to Warner Brothers, and I actually got a few trips out to Los Angeles that I might be able to bring a few people out too. So that's gonna be, and they're gonna get paid. I said, you know, let me get paid a little bit less. Let's get 4 other people some more money. So yeah, they've been doing really good for me. I'm still partnered with them.
That's cool.
And they've been giving me these brand deals, which help a lot.
That's what's
Get
up.
me paid, baby. And
Yeah.
invest in this bull market, baby. Buy. If you're not invested, guys, you're sitting on the sideline. Buy. Not Jive. Do you have any airline stock? Or did you get any
was
bonus?
literally gonna ask you about that.
Did you get? It just dropped, so it might be a good buying opportunity. But they're going to be in a price war now. I heard.
I don't, but I want to get into that, and we get like timeshare and shit like that. But you know,
Do you get any bonuses from Trump?
yes, we just got $1,000 bonus.
Nice.
What do you do, Jive?
I work for American Airlines on the ramp.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't look at my bank account though, so I think
Yeah.
we got paid, but
You just drive your Lambo and don't even look back.
yeah, like whatever.
That's the
Fuck
life.
it.
That's the life I like living, Jive. Like, I don't think I could ever go back to when I used to work at MetLife. I lived paycheck to paycheck. Like, I shouldn't have, but like I just had bad spending habits when I was younger.
Yeah,
It was like I'd make $600 this week and I'd spend $600 that week. You know,
I
where,
used
like,
to
I
do
don't-
that too.
I don't think I could ever go back to that life because like my anxiety and stress would not allow that. But
And possibilities are endless, dude. Just about Google at your fingertips with the way things are now. You can literally do anything. I mean,
well,
really
I wouldn't
YouTube,
wait
you know,
first.
Google fuck YouTube up though.
yeah.
But
They
we're
tore
closing
YouTube
up on the
up.
2 hour mark here, guys. So we got 1:40 left. Anybody want to say anything before we wrap the show up?
Yeah, Call of Duty sub. I'm pissed off. I got 900 dislikes. God
No,
damn.
900 comments hating on you.
Because
There's like
I'm trying to
900
make-
people saying you washed up and shit. I'm like,
I'm
God,
trying to make COD better. I got more experience than all of you guys on the subreddit combined. All right, in this trophy alone, motherfuckers.
Hey Zach, we got to tell you got to tell them where they can find you and everything.
Oh yeah, my channel is Zach Cox TV, ZACCOX comes right up. GTA S content. So if you like that kind of stuff,
What's the Cox stand for?
you don't want to know. No, this is my last name.
Oh,
Don't be a faggot,
Yeah.
white boy.
Yeah, yeah. I demonetized.
Right?
All
That's
right.
my name.
this video
I'm
was like-
going there after this show.
So are we going to do this more regular? 40 seconds.
I would like to be able to do this every Friday about 7 o'clock. You just guys got to be there. I'll start pestering on Wednesday to know when we're gonna do this.
So it's your job,
You
guys,
just
to
show
get
up.
Eddie on the fucking
We
ball.
gotta at least do it once a month.
Yeah,
I was thinking 2 times a month.
I was thinking
That's
2
fine.
times a week.
2 times a month.
God damn. See? We did it for the fans, y'all.
Watch the
All right.
Super Bowl, boys. Root for the Phillies.
Yeah,
Eagles.
Eagles.
the Phillies.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yeah.
Did that work? Did,
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah,
it
it
worked.
okay. I probably was on the side and shit.
All right, and I'm gonna hit stop. There we go.